is a Bramble Jam podcast.
It's Wednesday, February 23rd. I don't have my earphones in, but you should still take that day off.
It's the 24th. It's the 24th. Yeah.
Not in my world, it's not.
Dude, you gotta get out of that.
I'm on the Midorian calendar.
You gotta get out of that American Gladiator
Midichlorian.
stuff, man.
I gotta get out. It's messing with me.
It's messing with your mind. You don't know what day is what.
And it feels like Thursday.
But it's
which
a
would
Wednesday.
Be the 25th.
Yeah.
It's the 24th. I'm sorry, gang.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen.
I didn't have my headphones in, and I didn't realize we were starting yet, and I dropped the ball.
You dropped the ball, but it's
It's
okay.
on me.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I think we can all agree we should free Britney, right?
Yeah, we should definitely free Britney.
What, what are we still doing here,
Last
guys?
night at the Gladiators, White Power Dave was telling me
Right?
that not freeing Britney is the biggest crime of this century.
So I do want to be clear here.
Yeah.
White Britney, I mean, White Power who?
Dave.
Yeah. Is a huge Britney Spears fan.
Huge Spearhead. Spearmint.
Keep going.
Spearman.
Got it.
He's a spearman.
Spearman.
Yeah. Spearman.
Free Britney, guys.
Free
What are we
Britney.
doing?
Yeah. I want to be clear. I don't hang out with White Power Dave because I want to. I hang out because I have
You
to.
have to. It's in the lease.
It's a lease. There's nothing I can do.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you should go back a day.
Because if not, you're going to get some wrong ideas, and I don't want that.
Ideas, and you don't want that at all.
Because I don't think not freeing Britney's the biggest crime of the decade or the century. What did
It's
I say?
up there.
It's up there, yeah.
I mean, listen, she's doing fine. Like, just let her make her own decisions.
Yeah.
She went through a dark
Free
period.
Britney, B.
Who's B?
You feeling
Beyonce?
it?
You think Beyonce is...
I don't know. Just do it. Hey, do you think we're going to read any more answers today, or we're just going to get sidetracked with sport talk?
I think we might get sidetracked. We'll see.
Yeah.
You know what? Today would be a good Olympic sport. Going back to yesterday. You want to know what today is?
What's today?
World Bartender Day.
World Bartender Day. That is a good day.
It's a good day, and I think we should do some mixologies for this. It wouldn't be a sport in your mind,
No.
but it's as much of a sport as anything else.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good little fun thing. A little mixology.
Here's a little... Dude, you can do some fancy stuff. There's like smoke nowadays. I saw some...
Nitro.
Nitro.
Yeah, they put it on nitro. Yeah, they got that coming out of it. It's not actual smoke, it's nitro.
It's nitro,
Yeah.
so it's edible.
Sure.
I don't know. What about hot ice? What is it? Cold ice? Frozen ice? Ice baby? The ice that smokes.
Dry ice?
Dry ice.
Yeah. That's like nitro.
I don't think you can touch that.
It's not good for your skin.
You're always supposed to you're supposed to use gloves and stuff.
Yeah, because you would get, I think it's like a third, you wouldn't feel the burn, but it would be burning. No
Dude.
doubt about it.
That is poetic.
Yeah. For sure it is.
Hey, it is World Bartender Day. My next door neighbor's brother is a bartender.
Is he?
His name's Solomon.
Solomon.
Yeah. And he's had a rough go of it. It's been a rough go of it for bartenders everywhere.
Yeah, COVID.
Over the last
Yeah,
year.
it's tough.
And he said he's been picking up some new skills like jacks and whatnot.
Jacks.
To keep his
Like
hands
throwing
active.
jacks.
To keep his hands active.
He threw a hard 8.
You gotta, and in doing so, he's been listening to a lot of Mumford and Sons, like to keep his rhythm. I will wait, Jax. I will wait, Jax. So he's kind of been doing this, and he called me up out of the blue yesterday. Me and Solomon getting kind of close because of our love of Jax, and
Why weren't you playing jacks with him? COVID? Is it a COVID thing?
he's still working. So
Yeah, for sure.
I want to keep recording with you.
Yeah, no, that's more than fair.
And so he said, I was listening to Mumford and Sons yesterday. I was listening at double speed.
Double speed.
I will wait for you.
Yeah.
And he said, I heard something that I'd never heard before. The banjo in Mumford and Sons
Wow.
sounds horrible. So I changed the song to some P. Diddy. And P. Diddy, in one of his tracks, says Dan knows about World Bartender Day.
Wow. That's wild.
And I would have never known this if he didn't get sick of
Diddy.
Mumford and Sons at double speed.
At double speed.
Yeah.
Who would get sick of Mumford and Sons at single speed, much less double?
Oh,
No, I wouldn't.
most people.
You know, when I first met you, the first time I saw you play for the chapel, you had a kick drum that you played with.
Can still bust that out if
and it was a full Mumford.
Yeah, it's a full Mumford.
You were full Mumford, in 2012.
Yeah.
Like I left going, man, that's full Mumford.
It's full Mumford.
Yeah. And I wasn't very impressed.
No, you shouldn't be.
I was just kidding.
I know. I genuinely say this anytime someone came up to me and said, "This is amazing." Like literally anybody. Like if you can keep rhythm playing guitar, you should be able to keep rhythm with your foot. It is not.
It was
hard.
a fun bit. I'd never seen it before.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here. I'm here for the fun bits.
I'm also here to talk music with you because you and I both love Eiffel 65.
Oh my gosh. And
here's the thing: is that most people think he just had the "I'm Blue" song, and that's it. He didn't.
Really?
He had a song called "Mix You a Drink," is what the song is called, and it is a hit. Now you may not have heard this hit, but it is. It's quite a song. He, before Eiffel got big into the song game, he was a mixologist. Traveled all over the world, learned how to mix every single drink. He can mix any drink that you ask him to mix. Got famous for the blues song, had to leave it behind, wrote a song in remembrance of it. And people that are big Eiffel heads like we are, loved the song so much. The fan group, the Eiffel Head fan group that you and I are part of, they created National Bartender Day.
World Bartender.
World Bartender Day. Yeah, because they're all over the world. I mean, Eiffel 65, he's not American. We all know. Where's he from?
The UK.
UK. Yeah.
Save for your children's college fund is step 5. Before you give any money to anyone in need.
That's right. That's right. Dave Ramsey says, start putting money away as you're paying off your house. Me. Step 1, me. Step 2, me. Step 3, me. Step 4, me. 5, me. 6, me. 7, half me, a little you.
Hey, man, it's World Bartender Day. That sounds as good a reason as any. Research that I've discovered didn't find any information about the creator of this day, but it does appear that it didn't start any earlier than 2010. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, I can confirm that for sure. The Eiffel Heads took a while.
So how do we celebrate this day? In the era of COVID, Dan, how do we celebrate World Bartender Day?
It's easy. You make whatever counter in your home that you have a bar. It's pretty simple. And you start working on drinks. And you start working on drinks as soon as you wake up.
Right. Okay.
That's right. So as soon as you wake up, you're like, what's a morning drink? It's a screwdriver. We're going to learn how to make the right screwdriver. We got to get all the stuff for it. Then you make the drink. Then you go and you get the ingredients and you do the next one. Now, at some point, you're not going to be able to drive. And that's neither here nor there.
You shouldn't. Stay home.
Stay home. But you need to be working on mixing drinks all day at your bar at the house.
Frank Sinatra once said this, and I think it's perfect for today. Alcohol may be man's worst enemy, but the Bible says love thy neighbor.
Okay.
So love alcohol.
Love alcohol.
That's what Frank's saying there.
I'm pretty sure the Bible also says somewhere in Corinthians that God loves a cheerful giver. But it also, right after that, after cheerful giver, it says after you've contributed to your kids' college funds.
That's right.
And paid off your entire
college
house.
wasn't as expensive back in
That's
God's
right.
day.
Yeah, it was a couple of drachmas or whatever.
Yeah. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We're talking about this simple question. Did I even say it yesterday?
Yeah,
yes.
you did.
What's the most expensive beverage you've ever bought or consumed?
So it's a fave question of mine.
You love this question. Yeah. It's always good, especially with people who have money. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
Here on Take the Day Off. Right on.
Right on. What's the most expensive drink? I have to know. You're just not gonna have. There's not gonna be anything over $10. Well, maybe like a chocolate martini that's $15.
I've had martinis and stuff like that.
Chocolate martinis. You've not had regular martinis.
I've paid for drinks though that my wife likes. We are not high baller dollar drinkers. But yeah, a martini here and there. But we're not. It's not.
I'm not a big fan of paying for drinks like that out in public either. My wife and I, on an anniversary dinner, we bought a $75 or $80 bottle of wine. And then I have had, not purchased, but had Johnny Walker Blue Label, which a bottle of that is about $200.
Johnny Walker, he thinks he's
so big,
good.
Walking around.
Look at my Blue Label.
Blue Label, man. It's a blended whiskey.
It's a blended
Get outta
whiskey,
here.
Johnny.
Actually, it's the best Scotch whiskey I've ever tasted.
Oh, wow.
There is that. I did not buy it though. We got some good answers.
Caroline says, I drank a shot of Pappy Van Winkle
Yeah,
bourbon.
that'll do it.
Now, I don't know
Yep.
anything about that. How much is a Pappy Van
There's a
Winkle
lot of different
bourbon
Pappy
shot?
They talk about Pappy Van Winkle a lot when you get Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn together in their movies. Wedding Crashers, the one where the interns at Google, they talk about Pappy a lot because it's a very, very high dollar whiskey. A shot of Pappy, I think, is going to run you $30-$50. That would be my guess. I don't know the exact answer to that, but it's expensive. Gina had Dom Perignon at a wedding. Definitely didn't pay for it. Yeah, a bottle of Dom is well over $100 for sure. Arlie says, I'm a classic Jack and Coke girl. For my 30th birthday, I took a trip to France and southern Italy. While there, I ordered a Jack and Coke at a restaurant, and I believe it cost me close to $20 US after I looked at the bill. Still worth it. Wow.
Here's an interesting one. Jennifer says, admission to the Guinness Museum in Dublin, Ireland, includes a free pint in their rooftop bar overlooking Dublin. When we visited the second time, my husband didn't want to go visit the museum, but he did want to go to the bar. So we paid $90 for all four of us to enter the museum, skip the exhibits, and drank our Guinness, Cokes for the kids at the rooftop bar and left. So 2 pints of Guinness and 2 Cokes for the kids, $90.
Holy cow. That's crazy.
So there you go. How about that?
Christy has had Don Julio 1942 tequila. That's expensive.
Don Julio doesn't know Jack.
Also, Don Julio and Johnny Walker, when you get those two together, oh my gosh. Stop talking.
Boston Mike over there got his dad a $250 bottle of whiskey.
I want to know
for
the
his
brand,
birthday.
Boston Mike.
All
I'm
right,
very
Boston
curious.
Mike, I see you.
Yeah.
My problem is I just don't know anything about drinks, and so like I see a price and I'm like, it can't possibly be. Like, are the drinks that are that expensive, are they that much better?
No. No. The short answer is no. The one exception is bad whiskey is undrinkable. Like, I don't like any Scotch or whiskey unless it's very hot. Like, I don't drink it very often. I just drink beer by and large. But when you have really good Scotch or whiskey, like Scotch or just whiskey or, bourbon or whatever, it's delicious. And when it's bad, it's really bad. That's the only one where I can tell a huge difference. There's bad wine too, but most of the middle range wine is good in my opinion.
Tracy Thornton and her husband did a blind taste test between a $150 bottle of wine and a $15 bottle of wine.
You got it.
And I've been drinking a bottle of wines already. And she says she could tell the difference. The hubby could not. So there you go.
Wow.
That's a big difference, but apparently you can't always tell the difference depending on your palate.
You learn something new every day.
You sure do. And I think what I'm getting at here is, guys, don't go out. Stay at home and play around.
You should do some taste tests today. You got the day off. You go and you grab, obviously go to the store once and grab 3 bottles of wine at different, price levels, a couple different bottles of bourbon, and you just, so whatever you like, and try the different ones and see if you can tell the difference.
Do whatever you want to.
Is it going to cost you a few $100s a day? Yeah, but you're taking the day off.
Taking the day
It's
off.
vacation.
Just go for it.
Go for it.
We did it, everybody. Congratulations. Tomorrow we want to know what's your ideal chili.
Yeah.
What's your ideal chili?
You and I have a lot of thoughts on this.
Yeah, we will be doing. Oh, I just saw an answer. What in the world is that? We're gonna get to that tomorrow. Until then, take the day off, everybody. We'll leave you with a haiku. Hopefully, it's better than yesterday's, because yesterday's is still haunting my dreams.
Dave Lancer yesterday.
Yeah, Dave Lancer. Gosh, that guy. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, take the day off, everybody. Who let Dave back? Who let Dave back in the room?
More haikus for my friends. Always. If you win, if you lose, I take your special thing.
Man, he's doing it again.
He's walking out.
How did he know when we were... How?
Is Trace letting him in? Trace, are you letting Dave Lancer in?
I love Dave Lancer.
Yeah, makes one of us.
Dave Lancer's hot. Hot Lancer is what I call him.